Good morning.
My name is Fanny.
My name is Laj.
And today we're going to talk about cohesion and coherence in informal conversation. So before understanding what are these in informal conversations, we have to understand the terms. So coherence refers to the relationship between meanings of two or more utterances without any grammatical and linguistic connection. It means that within two utterances, we may not have linguistic and grammatical devices that connect both utterances. But what gives the meaning of these utterances are the surrounding context and the shared knowledge between the participants. So what about the cohesion?
Well, cohesion refers to the way different parts of the text are connected and organized to create a unified and coherent whole. It involves the use of various linguistic devices and strategies to ensure that the ideas and information presented in a text flow smoothly and logically. In other words, cohesion can be labeled as the various techniques the speaker or the writer uses to connect or link their sentences or paragraphs.
So now we're going to analyze the coherence and the cohesion in an actual conversation. But before doing that, we're going to read the conversation. Robert was beginning to get worried. "Hurry!" he shouted.
"I am hurrying," Nick replied.
Now we're going to analyze the coherence. So in this conversation, both speakers share a socio-cultural knowledge. They both acknowledge that they are late for an event. That's why Robert is worried and is shouting, "Hurry." In this conversation, they share a physical context, which is the street. Both speakers are heading together to the event, and they both know that they are late. So that's why Robert asks Nick to hurry. So what about the cohesion?
Now we're going to analyze the types of cohesion in this excerpt of conversation. In this excerpt of conversation, there are two types of cohesion. The first type of cohesion is referential cohesion. The he in the first utterance refers to Robert, and the I in the second utterance refers to Nick. And the second type of cohesion in this excerpt of conversation is lexical cohesion, the use of the key term hurry.
We have seen a kind of activity that we can do in class to help analyze the coherence, the cohesion in an actual conversation. So how useful this activity is for teaching Malagasy students?
Activity is useful for Malagasy students to introduce the term inference and context, and also they have to learn these two concepts. First of all, about the context, students have to be aware that in every utterance or piece of writing there is always a context, like where does it occur or who is speaking. And about the inference, students, as readers or listeners, they have to acknowledge that they have to make sense of the speakers or the writers' communication.
And at last, how this activity is useful for teaching Malagasy students is that it can help them identify the grammatical connectivity between sentences to improve their comprehension, because in an utterance there are different parts, and without the cohesive devices like the use of pronouns and the use of lexic, it would not, the parts would not be connected, and the utterance itself would not convey any meanings. So this leads to the end of this presentation. So thank you very much.
Thank you.